Hey guys, James here today, and this is going to be my impression slash review of Roaring Heights Boardwalk venue. So we can see it sitting over there looking pretty. Here's the front entrance. Well, there's actually two entrances. This is one from this side, and then we'll see the other one in just a moment. So now this venue, obviously the main highlight that comes with it are the roller coasters. And yes, they are completely customizable, and you can even build your own, but we'll get into that a little bit later. So we're just going to take a quick look at the venue itself. This is one of the main objects that comes with it, just decorative sort of canopy that you can put over and put chairs and tables beneath, anything you want below it, and you Sims can use it just fine. Really helps to add to the whole look of it. This is just a nice sort of shot of the venue here with the roller coasters, and you can actually see them going over buildings, over each other, so you can actually see how versatile they really are. We're just going down the center here. You can see those new lights just above. And going around there, those are actually new balloons. I mean, balloons aren't that exciting, but they are new. Yeah, so we got a few nice shots of the place here. We'll be jumping in to look at the roller coasters in just a moment. Just look at the beauty of the venue. Like, okay, so as it stands, I would give the lot 10 out of 10 for looks. It looks beautiful. The appearance is amazing, and you can't deny it. It looks great. One last sort of panning over shot to look at the amazing venue right here, and then we'll jump on the first roller coaster. So here we go. Here's our Sim. He's going on the blue roller coaster, and as he's going down the hill, coming through down by the pool. And just actually, I was quite surprised by how smooth the whole roller coaster actually is. That's one of the things I was making sure to look at while I was recording. And you will see a few like sort of jumps and stutters, but that's actually just my recording. That's not the game. It actually plays really smoothly, and it's really fantastic. And the fact that you can even build your own coasters and it works this great as well, that really impressed me. So this is a second roller coaster, which we haven't seen too much of just yet. So he is going up the hill, and he's coming around. He comes a loop-de-loop. He gets speed out of nowhere, and I put in this shot because I thought it was funny. Rotating upside down. There he is. Look at his face. Dat face right there. Yeah, so we're going to continue on the roller coaster here. Come down the other side of the loop, going around the corner. So basically, you'll see all the parts of the roller coaster in just a few moments. I'll show the parts of it, and basically, I'll show you me building a roller coaster, and it's pretty straightforward. I mean, it takes a little bit of work, but it's coming down the hill here, and he's coming over the jump where the dolphin slash shark is. Someone said it was a dolphin, but I still think it looks like a shark. Anyways, we're coming back into the station right now. And now let's have a look at the rest of the venue. So right here, we've got this little toy shop with all these little knickknacks in there that you can sort of go and pick up. It's not actually functional, but you could combine it with a Savvy Sellers collection to actually make it a proper sort of open for business style store where you could go in and actually purchase the toys, which is a pretty cool idea, I think. So this is one of the little buildings around the place. The second one here is a little arcade, which you definitely would expect on a boardwalk of this kind. And it's got what you expected, a couple of pinball machines, all that. It's not the most fabulous looking arcade. It's a bit drab, bit dark, a bit shadowy, but you know, it's still pretty cool, and it's what you'd expect to see on the venue for sure. And the last little thing we have here coming up now is this little sort of eatery place, little canteen, I guess. There's a barbecue on the right at the back. That's actually a barbecue. It doesn't look like it, but it is. And now this little thing here really interested me. Unfortunately, your Sims can't actually use it. I really wish they could. It'd be freaking sweet, but I love those, and you always see them at boardwalks, definitely. So that's one of the things that really helps add to the characteristic of this lot. Okay, so you can find the roller coaster pieces in your buy mode menu, and if you go into entertainment section and then miscellaneous, you'll see all of the pieces there in your catalog ready to place. So they're pretty easy to access. If you go by room, it's actually in the outdoor section, and then outdoor activities. So it's pretty simple to get to, and that's where all the pieces are stored. And basically, I'm going to show you how to do a roller coaster right now. So basically, you need a loading zone. That's this piece here. Basically, it's like a station. That bit in the center is obviously where you have to put the coaster cart, which is that one there I've just placed on top. And that's basically the starting blocks of your roller coaster. The rest is up to you. Now, it is a little bit fiddly to do because we do have so much customization. As you can see here, this was the first time I was doing it, so I was trying to figure it all out. Basically, the support struts, or pylons, if you will, basically act like columns in build mode. That's what they do. They just look nicer, and they make more sense than chucking a column underneath your roller coaster. So here's a little sped up build so you can see me do a roller coaster in a bit of faster time. So yeah, you put all the pieces together, use the sort of support struts and pylons as a way to sort of substitute pillars and walls. And of course, you don't have to have them there in the end. You can delete them all. I've just put heaps of them. I got to tell you though, the roller coasters are fantastic. Like just the fact that we can entirely build our own roller coaster and however we want. I mean, you don't even have to use those support threads. As I said, you could use a column and you could use walls and you could use nothing if you really wanted to. And I just love the customization and the fact that you can also recolor it entirely, which I'll show you a little bit of in a moment. But they truly did a fantastic job on the roller coasters. They run really smoothly. They're pretty easy to build once you sort of get around the little annoyances, I guess. Well, not really annoyances, but just get around the fact that you kind of have to put down columns and get the pieces in the right space. And you definitely want to make sure all your track pieces join together. Otherwise, the roller coaster just doesn't work. So that's one thing you want to make sure. The roller coaster will not crash and they will not die. At least I don't think so. But you have to validate the track before your sim can get on it. So yeah, this is a giant plus for me. Like the venue, this is a reason to get the venue. If you're remotely interested in the roller coaster, this is the reason you want to get it. So yeah, make your decision based on the roller coaster, I would definitely say. By clicking on the station pieces, you can actually set the theme of your roller coaster from haunted to thriller and wonder. Basically, it says 3 different themes. You know, like you can. It doesn't really do that much from what I've seen. It just kind of changes the color of the little signs and a few pieces. But I would assume it has different moodlet effects on your sims. But other than that, I'm not entirely sure. So if someone could tell me about that, that'd be great. And right here, I'm recoloring the roller coaster. So you can see you can actually change every single piece to however you want. And this is the finished look of my sort of quick roller coaster build to show you how it all works. And you can see I whipped it up pretty quickly. It took about 10 minutes or so to sort of do. So it's pretty straightforward. And here again is the canopy. You can see that you can get straight out of the decorative menu in miscellaneous. And of course, the 2 new balloons, just in the balloon category, well, parties category, technically. You cannot recolor the balloons though, for some reason. Not quite sure why, but you can of course recolor the canopy however you like. No issues with that. And of course, there's also the new lights. That's the other main thing on the venue. There are a few sort of signs as well that you would have seen, but you've already seen them in the venue, so I didn't feel the need to sort of show them off again. But so what do I think of this venue? Well, this is kind of like a first impression / review. I would definitely rate this very highly. It has ultimate customization of the roller coasters. They're not just one set piece. They run really smoothly. You can recolor them however you want. The actual venue itself looks really nice. It's really nicely done. And overall, I just think it's a beautiful venue. It's on sale for 1,900 sim points, which might seem a little steep, but look, if you have that amount spare, I would definitely recommend getting this. So far, I've had a lot of fun with it, but definitely check out my Let's Play of it as well. That will be coming very, very shortly, so keep an eye out for that. But that's it for this time, guys. I hope you enjoyed this sort of review / overlook of Roaring Heights Boardwalk venue. But yes, thank you for watching and have a great day.